A Columbia University study released today shows that if unemployment rises to 30%, as some experts now say is possible, then poverty will increase by 50% in America. The study says that the projected poverty rate represents an increase of more than 21 million individuals in poverty and would mark the highest recorded rate of poverty since at least 1967. Today, at a food bank in Dallas, at least 2,000 families lined up in their cars. NBC News correspondent Garrett Hake spoke with a grandmother after she received food.
Is this the first time you've come out to this food bank?
Yes, I really came for my grandkids. Son is the only one working.
How hard is it to just make ends meet right now?
It's very hard. It's very hard because he's behind on his car payment. He's behind on insurance. No health insurance anymore. It's difficult. It's a worry. It's a worry for sure because you don't know when it's going to get back to what it used to be.
A week ago, the San Antonio Food Bank faced a line of 10,000 cars in one day. That same San Antonio Food Bank will be open for distribution again tomorrow. And joining us now is Eric Cooper, who runs that San Antonio Food Bank. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. What are you expecting tomorrow?
Well, Lawrence, we don't know fully. We have about 2,000 families that have pre-registered for tomorrow's distribution. But this unprecedented demand is being seen across America. We're one of the 200 food banks that make up the Feeding America network. And all of these pop-up distributions, which most of the time complement our normal distributions to food pantries, to churches, smaller nonprofits that feed families in community, these pop-up distributions have just seen such an explosive growth in the number of families desperate for food, learning about the distribution and just coming to get whatever they can. Our distribution tomorrow starts at 10 a.m., and I've been told there's already cars lined up waiting so they can get food tomorrow.
And what about the supply chain for food, for your food bank and other food banks?
Lawrence, it's been under stress. I mean, many of our food banks recover food from farmers and growers, from food manufacturers and retailers, even restaurants, hotels, and caterers. Right now, because of the closure of many restaurants and hotels, we're not getting that food. Many grocery stores are selling out of food. So what we used to get is not available, and then the demand has surged. We, on average here in San Antonio, would feed about 60,000 people a week pre-COVID. Now in the COVID-19 crisis, we're seeing 120,000 people a week, and it's a tough gap for philanthropy to fill. Food banks will not be able to get enough donations to feed this need. And so truly, the opportunity to do some public-private partnerships, the federal government, FEMA, USDA, more needs to be done right now if we're going to feed the lines that are in front of us tomorrow here in San Antonio, Texas.